welcome into AZ Audibles. I'm Sandy Charles, and I'm joined by Eric Sorensen and Devin Henry. Gentlemen, we got here. We're almost there. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Arizona high school football is right around the corner. So the elephant in the room, the target on the back of Chandler, we're going to talk about it today. Who do you think can give Chandler a run for their money? Eric, let's start with you.
Well, I've got to go right up the road and say Hamilton. I mean, last year, 42-38, one of the best high school games, guys, that I've ever seen, regardless of the year. I know the Huskies lost a lot, starting with Nick Arvey, their quarterback, Brendan Rice, the wide receiver who is now at Colorado. But they have a good quarterback coming in and transfer Nico Marchiol, who has a handful of Power 5 offers. And they just may have that secret sauce because they know Chandler so well. The Huskies could give the Wolves a run for their money. They're big up front, and they have a whole slew of transfers that are supposed to come in and make an immediate impact. But like I say, you know what, the champs are the champs for a reason. And until it actually happens, I just can't see anyone beating Chandler.
Yeah, I could easily see Chandler going. I mean, I know we only got 8 regular season games, so if they make the Open, that'd be 11-0. My biggest concern is something that all of you guys know as well. There's a huge difference between practice shape and game shape, and the fact that these student athletes did not have the ability to participate in spring ball, summer ball. They just started practicing a few weeks ago. So I think every single team, regardless of past history, is vulnerable week number 1. Chandler's week number 1 is the only team to win a 6A title besides Chandler the past few years. That's Liberty last year. The Lions lost 40 seniors, but the new head coach was the former offensive coordinator, Colin Thomas. Now as the head coach, I know he's been looking at Chandler for probably about 6 to 8 months now, preparing for this game. And if Chandler is not quite in game shape yet, there is no question in my mind that Liberty has a chance to upset them. Like I said, week 1, I think every single team is vulnerable if their head is not in the game correctly.
Devin, I really love that you brought up the game preparation, because when I've been out at schools and practices, that's something that coaches have said. They can notice a little lag. I'm not sure Chandler, because of the standards is so high, would let their guys get that far behind, but we'll see. Now my school, to take down Chandler, and bear with me, they're moving from 4A to 5A. It is Desert Edge, and I love what they're doing with the new leadership with the coaches, but also with their quarterback, Adrian Lara. He's coming back for his junior year. He has weapons like Andrew Patterson and then Gerald McIntosh. But then on defense, you get a shutdown corner in Steven Ortiz Jr. Desert Edge, don't let me down. Had to give love to the West Side School as well. Now, gentlemen, a new segment that we're doing here on AZ Audibles is Audibles Spotlight. And that means we're going to spotlight an athlete. And it could be something that they did well on or off the field. So, Eric, first, let's start with you.
Travis Gamage at South Mountain. He plays wide receiver. He plays running back. He plays cornerback. He is entering his 3rd year on varsity. Last year, all he did was make big plays. He had 28 receptions. 10 of those went for touchdowns. He runs track. He has a 4.42 GPA, and he has that Gamage football legacy, so to speak. You know, Elijah Gamage, he's related to. Frederick Gamage, who played at ASU, he's related to. I just really hope he and the rest of the players in the Phoenix Union District have a chance to play this ball.
Now my spotlight is going to go over to Ahwatukee at Desert Vista. His name is Devontae Anderson. He's a middle linebacker. He's actually transferring from Phoenix Christian. Devontae from Tempe rides his bike every single day to Ahwatukee, and he leaves his house at 4 in the morning, gets there in time for practice at 5:30 in the morning, does his practice, goes to school, then bikes home again, you guys, before he has to be at work at Walmart. And he's working 5 days a week. Devontae and all these young athletes doing great things on and off the field. This was AZ Audibles, Eric Sorensen, Devin Henry. For more AZ Audibles, head to sports360az.com.